All right, boys, so today we got a blank lineup right here. We're going to be talking about cards that I think kind of changed the game a little bit. In this video right here, it's kind of like a step above the value video, which I will have linked at the end of this one. Now, these are the things that I think you need bare minimum to make a God Squad. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys do enjoy this video, because this is, again, a little bit of a switch up, a little bit different than what I usually do. So also, I'm going to have some spots in the lineup blank that I think you don't really need to prioritize stuff. So we're going to get started right here with actually offensive line. Now, this is one of the things that I think really separates a value team compared to a God Squad. Like a bare minimum God Squad, I think you need secure protector on left tackle, center, right tackle, okay? And you don't necessarily have to get the most expensive ones. You could spend 1 AP on every one of these spots. This is what I would recommend. I still think Whitworth right here at left tackle. I'm going in with the thought process as well. You don't have a lighted up token. So we are spending 1 AP secure protector, Andrew Whitworth. That's perfectly fine. We can make it work with our quarterback. Now at center right here, this is someone that I think is well worth his price. It's going to be Quentin Nelson. This is someone that can get secure protector plus post up for 1 AP total. And again, he'll just help out your guards right here. Like say we have, you know, Joe Tippmann at guard right here. This will still help Joe Tippmann. And I know he's like 22K. This will still help him because the post up going to go ahead and make sure like the D-line X factors don't shed sometime. That's how I feel about secure protector. It gives you the best chance. At right tackle right here, Rob Havenstein is really the best one and the most affordable one that can get like secure protector where we don't have to spend like 2 AP. This right here is a somewhat expensive card. 300K to a lot of people is somewhat expensive. Bare minimum need a 93 overall Genki Force player as well. So it would be around like what, like 350, 400K to go ahead and just give him secure protector for 0. And right now we spent 2 AP on the offensive line. And this right here, going from a no secure protector offensive line to a secure protector offensive line, night and day difference in my opinion. That's why I think it's so necessary. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about quarterback. Now quarterback's something where I always say Doug Williams is the best value quarterback, which he is. However, with this team, okay, can you really afford to run Doug Williams that gets set feet lead, hot route master, 5 AP, gunslinger 7, gift wrapped 8? And the answer is no, because we have to spend bare minimum 2 AP. On Doug, you could take off gift wrapped and you could take off hot route master, which hurts still. I don't want to do that. So today we're going to go ahead and go over a different quarterback that just is insane AP value. Now you're going to miss out on mobility, which I know myself included value a lot. But what's so great about Troy Aikman, okay? Set feet lead, gunslinger, gift wrap, 2 AP total. That is insane AP value. You can run the conductor ability that can really help your offense as well, some quick snap game. Now, the reason why I'm okay with running Troy Aikman with this team too is we have the secure protector so we can pass in the pocket. When we're talking about receivers now, right? The ability I didn't mention, hot route master. Now, the reason why I didn't do that is it's actually a pretty popular trend amongst a lot of players right now. No hot route master, 0 AP apprentices everywhere. When we're talking about outside receivers, we want 0 AP wide receiver apprentice, like Jawan Jennings right here for 200K, insane value, 0 AP wide receiver apprentice, 0 AP red zone threat. He's tall as well. And then at another wide receiver spot, we have Andre Reed, which this is one of my favorite receivers in the game, period. But he also does get that wide receiver apprentice. This for his price, his value. Love this card. And finally, right here, wide receiver 3. This is a slot receiver. You could potentially use Hines Ward right here as well if you have like a B&D Super Bowl card that you would put inside of him. I'm going to go ahead and just say Alec Pierce for under 200K, 6'3", 95 speed, 0 AP slot apprentice. So he's going to be our slot receiver today. And then at running back right here, this is a spot where you can spend an AP point because really the 0 AP guys, it's Marshawn Lynch, Alec Ingold, not really too worth their price. But someone that I do like right here is potentially just free Darren McFadden. Like you can get him from the solos. You can put 1 AP RB apprentice on him. Darren McFadden I think is a good running back. And rounding out our tight end, this is another spot where we could spend AP on. Just for pure value, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys Brock Bowers, under 100K, 1 AP tight end apprentice. So right now on offense, we spent 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 AP, 8 out of our 9 AP. That means you have 1 AP remaining. And what you could do with that is you could get potentially Greg Van Roden from the Compass 96 B&D weekly wildcard. You could throw 1 AP secure pro and all day on him. A pretty complete team. Now, this isn't too much different from the value from like a cost standpoint, a couple 100K here and there. But I mean, the team we built is a lot better because we have the offensive line. We just don't have the mobility quarterback right now. This is something to where you can go ahead and save up a little bit. Maybe you then get Bo Jackson, which makes a ton of sense right here as well. Going for around 100K more. I mean, we talk about defensive side of the ball, okay? Things we need on defense. Deep out mid zone or X factors in the secondary, okay? Now, I think a lot of people understand their corners and like top safeties, like the outside, the main parts of their defense, really, really important. Corner, value, Herb Adderley, still insane. Deep zone KO, mid zone for 3 AP. Secondary, something where you do have to spend a little bit to make it work. Cornerback 2 right here. We're going to go ahead and so far, we're not going to play X factor players. We're going to go Melifanu right here. Deep out zone KO, mid zone 2 AP. That is 5 AP total. We're going to go ahead and go free safety right here. Now you could get this card for free from your Ultimate Legend solos. Ed Reed, deep zone KO, mid zone, 1 AP. That is 6 AP. Finally right here, we're going top safety. We're going Justin Simmons, deep zone KO, mid zone, 2 AP. That is 8 out of our 11 AP, okay? This is kind of the cheapest we could get. We have tall players on the outside too. Now, what we can do to fill our secondary, okay? First off, I think like a CB4, Kendall Fuller, 0 AP flat zone. I will say as well, okay, you have to ask yourself, do you want to run 6-1 type of defenses, 3-4? Do you want to run dollar? Do you want to run dime? Do you want to run nickel over? Do you want to run big nickel over G? Because if you only need one slot CB, Kendall Fuller can get the job done. If you need 2 of them, we're going to cover someone that is a little bit more expensive, but he is someone that I think should be on the team if you really, really want him. But right now, we're just going to go over Kendall Fuller, and the other guy that I'm talking about is Charles Tillman. So Charles Tillman right here would be the ideal slot, but 500K is quite a lot, and I don't think you necessarily need him, right? I think Kendall Fuller can do a lot of the same things. It's just he doesn't get the mid zone, he gets flat zone. Charles Tillman is the best slot to be in the game, but that's my thought process behind that, okay? Now we have to transition into linebackers. On offense, I talked about it was the secure pros. The biggest thing going from like a value team on defense to a god squad is the mid zones everywhere on linebackers. It's, do you want to spend a lot or do you want to grind a lot? Because if you want to spend a lot, we can go ahead and play Fred Warner right here. He's perfect. 500K, lurk artist, mid zone, 0 AP. That's great. But 500K is a lot. You know, it is a lot. Right now, we're going to take him out the lineup. And again, I'm trying to give you guys like value and also not just the best God squad possible, because we did that video yesterday. Xavier Collins right here, there's people that are able to get him. And if you can't get him right now, you could be able to get him in like a week, Friday when the comp pass resets. So this is a game-changing card for a lot of people. First off, he's perfect in a hybrid role, like rushing the passer, dropping into his zone. But for this type of team, he would be an outside backer. He gets a lurk artist and mid zone for 1 AP. Now that is 9, I believe, out of our 11 AP. So we can go ahead and play left outside linebacker here. Tremaine Edmonds still great. Love Tremaine Edmonds. This is another card, bare minimum, 200K, get a 93 overall, around like 250, 300K to make him just get lurk artist mid zone 1 AP. You would like to get him elevated 3, so we could get secure tackle on top of that. Bare minimum, lurk artist mid zone, that's fine. We can work with that. Now, middle linebacker 1 and 2 right here. In my opinion, you don't really need 2. It depends on the defense, of course, but you just really want a user right here, okay? Who's still a great user in the game? Someone that's really tall. Carmichael. We can still use our Carmichael and be perfectly fine under 100K, 6'8". Gronk can be right here. So yeah, if you can't get Xavier Collins right here, you want someone that can get mid zone. Now, what's so great about this though too right now is we haven't spent a singular X factor point. So that makes the D line a lot easier. So we can go ahead at 1 in spot, get Mr. Monday Night right here, dual threat, and he can be a good pass rusher or he can drop into his zone with lurk artist. Now, defensive tackle 1 right here, this is where things kind of change because again, I'm going in with the mindset we don't have a lighted up token. Warren Sapp right here would be great. I'm going to play Justin Matabese right here though with that unstoppable force. And these two right here for a value is just insane. He also does get inside stuff for 1 AP. Now, defensive tackle 2 if you're running a 4-down lineman set. So like we could even go, he's slightly more expensive, but like Minister of Defense right here, Reggie White, 236K, it says a GG, which isn't terrible. So we have 3 X Factor players right here, and this could be a hybrid player as well. I really like Brian Arakpo a lot, so I do want to just mention him, but I feel like that's, again, really expensive. We can just go Christian Harris right here, rush the passer, drop into his zone, and 75K. So yeah, boys, this right here, in my opinion, was like a bare minimum type of God squad, and really how I think the game changes. For a lot of y'all out there, I feel like you have the deep zone KOs like at safety. I think the big thing that I would say to prioritize for a lot of your guys' team, mid zone KO, everywhere else from a coverage player standpoint, and also on offense, it's a lot of the secure pros that you really, really need. And again, this wasn't necessarily like a 1-to-1 for everything. Like you can use different players here, different players there, but I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts on how I would go about building a God squad, like going from a value team to a God squad, and the cards that I really think are game changing and take your team to the next levels. I hope y'all did enjoy this video, man. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys do want me to keep updating this. There's always like kind of different points where people are at with their team building, so just let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. But if you guys did enjoy this video, you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date with the best cards in Madden 24. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use a team just like this live, I stream here on YouTube and Twitch every single day, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. If you guys do want to watch on the YouTube side of things, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, this right here is exactly why I don't really care about using Hot Rod Master on my quarterback anymore.